I'm not using the umbrella because I'm worried about getting wet, but I'd rather my camera not go wet. So let me just show you what this looks like. Today's question of the day on the way to morning cardio is going to come, what's up, bird? Is going to come from Twitter. And I've gotten this question before, and it's, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? You know what? I don't know. And you probably don't hear the answer from too many people. Everyone's trying to give you the perfect answer because we all get asked that question. We get asked it in high school, we get asked it in college, our friends and family. Everyone wants to know what the hell is gonna happen in the future. And I say, I don't know. And what I would say is turn that question around and say, what are you doing today that's going to help you tomorrow and the following day and the following week and the following year? Because in the 5 to 10 year question, as you get older, a lot of people say, I see myself in a really big house, driving a nice car with my wife and kids. Come on, guys, that's a bullshit answer and it has no context at all. You know, where do I see myself in 10 years? 10 years older, that's my answer. Because I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Do I have goals set for myself? Yes. Are there things that I want to achieve? Yes. So I will take it day by day. And I think we're all guilty, I mentioned this in my last video, of not being present, not being there in the moment. And that's a problem with some people. We're attached to social media, our phones, our computers, and no one actually takes time to sit down and think about what they want to do moving forward. So I think instead of trying to plan your next 10 years, try and plan tomorrow. Because so many people email me about struggling with time management on a day-to-day basis. How the fuck are you supposed to plan 10 years from now if you can't get through a single day without stressing about your schedule? So in 10 years, of course, I want a nice big house. I want to be traveling the entire world. Am I gonna have kids? Maybe, when, I don't know. But that's not something that I really concern myself with. I try and focus on what am I doing now? What am I going to do tomorrow? And how is that going to help me moving forward? So I think that question, I don't know, some of you guys might look at that as like a cop-out answer. You might be looking for some really specific detail about my life over the next bunch of years. I always say it's always been a passion of mine and it will never stop. I want to help as many people as possible. I'll put a number on it. I want to help 1 million people around the world in some way, shape, or form, gym or not gym related, fitness or not fitness related, just in some way, shape, or form, because people have helped me my entire life, whether they realize it or not. All you guys watching these videos, you got me to where I am, so I want to help you back in return. And kind of, that's the way I am. I'm extremely passionate about helping people. I want to be able to travel the world and see new things, see new places. So I don't have a 10-year plan. All I know is it's going to involve making the lives of other people a lot better. So with that said, I think the rain stopped. Nope. We are here for the morning cardio, and I will talk to you guys when we're done. How do you put this shit down? All right, so it's been hours since you and I last spoke after I did cardio this morning around 7 a.m. Now it's about 5 p.m. We're gonna hit the gym soon here, and that's perfect. I love going right around 5 when it's nice and crowded. I got an arm day I'm excited for, but I figured for today's commentary over the training footage, we're gonna talk about supplements because it's something I get asked every single day on every single platform of social media. I have 14-year-olds Snapchatting me asking, what pre-workout do I recommend? Stop that shit. Stop spending your allowance on supplements. But I'm going to tell you what I take personally, and everything that I say, just make sure that you look up yourself if you're more interested in it. Go on examine.com, do your research, and look these things up. Never take what anyone says at face value. If you really want to know information about something, look it up yourself. So examine.com, perfect website, scientifically backed evidence, research, whatever you need to know about supplements, you type the supplement in, and they give you the answer and all the information. So what do I take on a daily basis? Well, we're going to start with a multivitamin. Remember the word supplement. It supplements your diet and nutrition. It does not replace your shitty diet if you choose to not eat a variety of fruits, vegetables, micronutrient-dense foods, getting in your vitamins and minerals through your diet. So you guys have probably heard before, eat a lot of colors in your diet. That's actually true. So let's say you eat spinach, and that's the only vegetable you eat every single day, week after week, month after month. Throw some other things in there. Throw some different fruits in there. Don't just eat apples or bananas every single day. Try some different things. Get that variety so you're getting a bunch of different vitamins and minerals. And then the multivitamin can be used as insurance to make sure you're getting a little bit extra. It does not replace everything else. So just because you take a multivitamin doesn't mean you no longer have to eat fruits or vegetables. Next up, we have vitamin D. You get it from exposure from the sun, which is awesome, unless you live in a place where you don't see the sun too often, which I know some of you guys do. So then supplementing with vitamin D can be very beneficial. And lastly, I take fish oil. So I'm looking for a high quality source of omega-3 fatty acids. You want to look at the EPA and DHA content, not just fish oil. So when you go to your local Walmart and you see fish oil, there might be a good quality version of it, but don't just buy any one that says fish oil. If you want to know which one to buy, go to examine.com and look up a little bit of information about it, educate yourself on these things, and then go ahead and make the decision from there. Moving on, powders. I really don't take that much. I take a whey protein. Whey is a convenient source of protein. I sometimes don't even look at it as a supplement because what it really is, if you look at the breakdown, it's powdered food. It's convenient, it's cheap, it's low in fat, usually no fat if you can isolate, very low in carb, it's very high in protein. It's an easy way to hit your protein goals for the day. It's easy to mix into different things like oatmeal and smoothies and all of that. So whey protein, I think it's probably my most used supplement just because I like to experiment with it, make protein pancakes. Is it necessary? No. If you're getting high quality protein through your diet, you don't need to supplement with protein powder. Is it bad for you? No. I think protein's awesome. So protein's good. Next, creatine monohydrate, the cheap shit, the most scientifically researched supplement out there. I've done millions of not millions because I've done a few videos on creatine, the simple facts about it, the details about it, whatever you need to know. Creatine monohydrate, 3 to 5 grams per day, just about every day. You don't need to cycle it, you don't need to load it. You could take it if you're cutting, you can take it if you're bulking. You're not going to get bloated and puffy from it. The water retention that you might experience is intracellular, so it's in the muscle, not subcutaneous, like under the skin, so you won't see that water retention. The scale might go up a few pounds when you first start taking it, not a big deal at all. You want to know more about creatine? Examine.com. Now, you guys are already wondering, pre-workout, branch chains, all that. Do I take a pre-workout? Occasionally, yes, I do. What I want to drive home about pre-workouts is a lot of them hide behind what's called a proprietary blend or a matrix or an extreme something. And they list on the back proprietary blend and they have a bunch of ingredients, but they don't tell you the dosages of those individual ingredients. You really don't want to be messing with something like that if it's not a popular brand that you know is manufactured in a facility that has good practices and everything, because you could be putting stuff into your body that you have no idea what it is or what it does to you. So if you are looking to supplement with some kind of pre-workout, try and find something that lists out all of the ingredients and the amounts of each ingredient, because like every other supplement, people use fillers. They use bullshit ingredients to fill up their product that are extremely cheap. You've probably heard of amino spiking in protein powders, and that is a way for them to not give you a lot of high quality protein, fill it with a bunch of other garbage, and sell it at a premium price. You don't want to be messing with stuff like that. So make sure you know what you're putting into your body. So I'm not going to sit here and start recommending pre-workouts to you guys. I just think it's important to do your homework. Again, examine.com. Look at a pre-workout, look at the ingredients listed, and then research each of those individual ingredients and see what they actually do for you, see if they will benefit you at all, and take it from there. And then, you have things like branched chain amino acids. Sure, if you have the disposable income to spend on stuff like that, that's cool. If you train fasted or do cardio fasted, some branched chains can help you out. They can be beneficial. Do I think they're make or break? Absolutely not. If you're eating plenty of high quality protein in your diet, you're getting the amino acids that you need. And what else? Yeah, sure, there's other supplements out there, but I think those are the basics. This was not intended to be a complete standalone supplement video. If that's something you guys would like to see, you let me know. That's what the comment section's for. I will go over I'll do separate videos for each ingredient. I will just do one full video on pre-workouts. Whatever you guys want, that's what I'm here for. I want to give you as much information as possible. But again, examine.com for your questions about supplements. So that should pretty much wrap up this training footage here. This little talk about supplements. Thank you guys for watching and enjoy the rest of the video. Gym done, dinner done, shower done. Finishing off the night here. While I was showering, I was thinking about a few things and I felt like I would share them with you to close off this video. I recently got a tweet from someone, I'm not going to mention his name, but he's a competitive rugby player who asked me how I deal with stress and how do I focus. He's having trouble focusing while on the field because he's thinking about so much other stuff. And I get this a lot actually. People are losing intensity in the gym because they can't balance their college life with their work life, with their relationships, whatever the case is. And this is something I deal with my clients all the time. And I have them do this one simple exercise that I don't think enough people are doing. And it's something I do with myself. I try and do it every night before I go to sleep. Some nights I don't, but it's something that I really do try and stay on top of. So I'm a big fan of routines and doing things because when you do things over and over again, they become a habit, they become easier, and it keeps you more organized. So I'll show you real quick. All right, so again, this is a very rough copy. It's not exactly like this, but you see we have, short-term goals, long-term goals, things you enjoy, things that stress me out, things I'm grateful for, things that are possibly wasting my time. Now, again, this is a very, very rough template. You could put a whole bunch of different things on here, but I think as humans, it's only normal for us to be, whoa, zoomed in. Hold on. All up in our head. We tend to be so up in our head all day long and all the stress builds up and we don't even know why we're stressed. We don't know why we're pissed. We don't know why we're upset. We don't know why we're happy. We don't know the things we're grateful for because they're all up here and we don't actually visualize and see them. So that's the power of writing things down. Everything that's in your head, you can't organize your thoughts if it's all up here. But if you can get it down on paper and then look at everything, it makes it so much easier to just organize yourself and take a deep breath and again, take a look at some of this stuff. So if all of this is in your head, you'll never be able to organize it. But if you write a whole bunch of stuff down on here, zoom out and look at the big picture and you could see these are the things I enjoy. These are the things that are stressing me out. These are the things I'm doing that are wasting my time, which is causing me to stress out because I feel like I don't have enough time in a day. And it's so old school, I guess, pen and paper, no one does it anymore. We have apps for to-do lists and all that, but I highly recommend, guys, if you are stressing out over things, if you feel like you cannot organize a damn thought, I highly recommend doing something like this. Create some kind of flow chart or template or something for yourselves. Write down stuff every single day. Look at the stuff and then figure out how you can manage it all. So that's kind of my tip for the night. So I'm gonna wrap up the video here, guys. Tomorrow is actually going to be an off day from the gym. I got a bunch of running around to do. We're gonna hit the mall. I got a few packages coming in, I believe. I'm gonna go pick something up. So I'll take you guys along for the day tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys as always for the support. If you're still here watching, I appreciate you. I love you. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video.
I wonder what it feel like to do that shit in real life. And now I know I got it. That's the reason no ID has signed me on a dotted, but it's still visionary.